Good morning, everybody. It's Kathy from Create with Kate 56. Been a long time, hasn't it? Busy during Christmas, and we were gone for 2 weeks. We went on a cruise to the Southern Caribbean, and that was absolutely amazing, a great time. We weren't on board for 2 weeks. We were on board for 10 days. We had a couple days in Fort Lauderdale before the cruise, and then stayed an extra day after we got back. And it was just a wonderful time. However, we were home for a couple of days, and my oldest son passed away. So that's been, not fun. He has 4 kids. The oldest one is, she's 31, and 32 now. She had her birthday. And then he has 3 little ones that are 11, 12, and 13. So it's just been rough and trying to get through. I spent a lot of days in the same clothes and didn't do anything for a while. Then I said, now you're going to have to get up and do something. So I did, and I've been, just putzing around here in my craft room and, doing this and doing that. Nothing major, really, just experimenting and playing and such. But excuse my arm if you're seeing it, my pincushion's about to take a dive. I did watch Tim's sneak peek of the ideology for 2023, and I did pre-order a few things. I can't, like everybody else, you can't get everything, that you want to get. I hemmed and hawed about one thing, and then I finally decided, no, I'm not going to go with that. I did go for the, where is it? I thought I had it right here. I guess I don't. I went for the brighter colored paper pack, which is amazing. And the ticket, or the collage strips. And what else did I get? I got 3 things. I can't remember what else I got. Anyway, whatever. However, the tissue paper with those color swatches on it was very intriguing to me. And like I say, I hemmed and hawed about getting that. So last night, I had this thought, well, I wonder if I can do that myself. And by golly, you can. So, not trying to take business away from Mr. Tim Holtz by any means, but if your budget doesn't allow it, sometimes you gotta figure it out. So what I did was, and this, I'm not going to show you the whole thing. I'm just going to basically explain it. It's quite an easy process. I taped down a piece of graph paper, and you can see here where my spots were. I taped that down, and then I taped a piece of tissue paper down on top of it, and went according to my squares in my graph paper, and colored a whole bunch of them with my alcohol markers, because, excuse my dogs, they're barking at the wind again. I didn't figure the watercolor pencils would work. I figured they'd smear with glue, all that kind of thing. And the best thing I could think of was the alcohol markers. So that's what I did. I colored a bunch of them in. I am working on a fabric book. I mean, one of the folios. Susie Hines did a book using one of the folios, and so I'm kind of based on her inspiration there. And I wanted to have some fabric that was like the tissue paper. And I'm sorry, I know I'm scattered. I apologize. So anyway, I did that. I tore off some pieces and I experimented first. And the first one I did was this one. And I had an alcohol marker side up, and it ran anyway. So I don't quite understand why, but it did. So then I did it alcohol marker down face. Instead of putting the glue, I used the matte medium, collage matte medium, and instead of putting the glue on the paper, I put it on the fabric and then laid my little, I just did a little squiggle first, and then put some over the top, and I dried it, and I think that is pretty doggone good. You can see the edges a little bit, but I'm not really too worried about that. So I thought, okay, I'm going to tear some off and glue them down, and here's what I got. Isn't that awesome? So I can tear off strips of this, and, well, let's do one. I haven't cut one off yet. Look at my handshake. That's the first time I've ever done a video. That's what it feels like anyway. So let's just snip here and hope that tears where exactly we want it to go, which is in between these two on the bottom. Let's go down to there and come across, and then we can just fray those parts out. So yeah, and you just rip them off, and you can use them for, you know, embellishments, or you could use a page, however you'd like to do that. But it was kind of, relaxing, just sitting there with my tissue paper over top of my graph paper, and, just grabbing colors. I'd start, grab colors, and, if I had two that were the same, of course, I'd grab a different one. But, it wasn't a whole lot of thinking going into it. So, yeah, it was kind of relaxing doing that, and I really like the way it turned out. So I've got a cute little swatch embellishment here, and yeah, so I thought I would share that with you guys. Hopefully I'll be back more on track. Like I say, I'm working on that one book. I have done a couple little things. One was a fabric book I worked on while we were on our cruise, and I'd like to show you that one. And then I did a little hardcover. I call it a little lookbook. It's, I don't know, 4x6 or somewhere around in there size. And yeah, so that one's kind of neat. I'd like to share that one with you too. But again, those were just no-brainer, going through the motions, trying to do something. So yeah, I will be back and show you those things for sure. And I did want to share this. So, if you can't get everything, and maybe you wanted this, but not in the books for you right now, give this a whirl and see. I wasn't overly careful. You can see I'm out of lines in a few places, and I don't care. I mean, I think it's fine. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I hope you're all doing well. Hopefully we are coming to springtime pretty quick here. We did have big snow on last Friday. Week before that, we had a big ice storm, and we were up without electricity for a week. And we got another snow stormish kind of thing coming this Friday again too. So, but today we've got a beautiful clear blue sky, and it's looking promising. So anyway, hope you guys like this. If you got any questions, put them down in the comment section, and I'll help you out as best as I can. And yeah, until then, I'll see you the next time. Thanks. Bye.